What's up? What's up, everybody? It's me, Andy Badly Pants, and this is Persona 3 FES for the PlayStation 2, also now available on modern systems, pretty much. Released in, I think, 2007? 2006, 2008, something like that. Press any button. I'll press start, because that's how it be. Oh my god, dude. Welcome. My name is Andy Badly Pants. If you're new, welcome. And I'm sorry, because this is going to be a long journey, guys. This is a project that has been, I don't know about in the making, but it has been, let me just sync the video real quick. Down, up, X. This project has been in the back burner for like years and years and years. This would have come out sooner, along with all the other projects that you've seen up till now, and some of them that have yet to come out. If not for, the pandemic and all that. And I feel like by now I would have finished this project if not for all that. But even then, this is actually, if you must know, this is the game that was, or at least one of the games that was, you remember that roadmap of games I was talking about, telling you about in previous projects about how I have like a whole like advanced list of like games that I want to do as projects like for the foreseeable future. This is pretty much almost the tail end of all those games that I wanted to play through. And as it turns out, there's still one more game after this that I want to play to get that roadmap the proper send-off it deserves. And it's because it's the only other game that I can think of that I would want to give that send-off to. So and this game, man, this game is just a trip. It is the very first RPG I think I've ever played, probably one of at least. And it's my favorite Persona game. It's my favorite I don't know if my favorite RPG. It's definitely up there, but I think it's definitely one of the best RPGs I think I've ever played of all time. It's got a great story, a great gameplay, great music, as you can hear here. Let's check the config, just to be sure that I got the settings I want. Auto advance, no. Crystal memory on. Tactus memory off. Menu reverse, camera reverse. I think that's all good. We definitely gotta have that vibration on. Ooh, there it is. As you can see here. Let me return the title here. So this is Persona 3 FES. This is I guess you could say the director's cut, the definitive version. You might also, depending on who you ask, some might say the portable version is the definitive version. Although I haven't heard very much good things about, at least as of recent, the port of portable, ironically enough. But depending on who you ask, FES or portable are the definitive versions for different reasons. But this one, to me, is definitive because you have the journey, the main game, and then the answer. It's a playable epilogue that comes with Persona 3 FES, not the original, and amongst a bunch of other things. But we're gonna start the journey. I promise someday I'll do the answer, but it's not that time right now, because this is gonna be a long journey as is. But yeah, I will get around to doing those at some point, but it's definitely not gonna be straight after that. But yeah, this game is just. It's one of those games that just kind of changes your life when you play it, especially the very first time. Oh, don't skip that intro, baby. Anyway, back to that. Yeah, it just kind of goes back to the intro if you sit too long. There's actually 2 intros, but I'll show that off in the next session. But for the moment, let's start a new game. This is going to be a long, an adventure that will probably span probably break triple digits on the part numbers, possibly the playtime, and probably the actual amount of time it's going to take for us to actually finish this. So don't be surprised if this takes a year, but I hope you guys are along for the ride either way. Without further ado, let's get started. I believe the FES is short for festival. You may begin the story of Persona 3 from here with new features. Ooh. If you're playing Persona 3 for the first time, we recommend that you start with this mode. Yeah, so this is basically referring to the actual, like, original Persona 3 on PS2 that released, I think, only a year or two before. This is basically just an improved, more refined version of the game that just kind of makes some minor and major improvements and add some new stuff, which we'll go over here. Those who have already played the game can enjoy the new features that have been added. Do you want to know what was added? Yeah, we'll do that. Might as well. For posterity's sake, several popular personas have been added, as well as a special social link. Ooh. We're not gonna see that. Not this playthrough. Interaction with other Persona users as well interaction with other Persona users as well as the social links have been enriched. Combat has also been enhanced with an optional hard difficulty mode for an extra challenge. That we are sadly gonna do. As well as new weapon fusion, enabling you to create new weapons by fusing personas. Nice. There are also many new requests that can be undertaken at the Velvet Room. Beyond these, there are other enhancements that for experienced players to enjoy. Continue the game? Yeah, man. Continue. Yo, can you run that by me one time? Yeah, if all that sounds confusing to you at first, especially if you haven't played the game before, it's probably supposed to. But I'll try to explain it as best I can as we go on. If you have saved data from Persona 3, some things from that save can be transferred over. So this is kind of like the cross save kind of compatibility, but it only works if you have the original game data. The things that transfer are registered personas in the compendium, known fusion spell combinations, academics, charm, and courage rankings, items gained from social links that have reached max. Transfer your data? Well, we can try. But as you can see, it won't count FES data, only original data. And here's the proof. No data. Not a damn thing. Yeah. You okay down there?
Not a damn thing. You okay down there?
I gotta load the no data. It's my best data. It's the best data I have. Yeah, well, continue the game without transferring any data? Yeah, I guess so. You're gonna have to go in pure, man. You're gonna send it in raw. Oh, jeez. Select the difficulty level. All right, we're gonna go through each one, but we're gonna select hard, but we're gonna see the descriptions for each one. You can tell hard is added on there because it's otherwise normal and easy. But we'll read the descriptions of each one. This setting is intended for experienced gamers. That sounds like me. You will be able to enjoy the normal challenge of battle, which requires a certain degree of strategy. Once you have begun, the setting cannot be changed without restarting the game. Continue? Nah. I'm experienced, but I ain't no chump. Select the difficulty level, but I am chump enough to go on easy. This setting is intended for less experienced gamers. Damn, you don't gotta be so hurtful, man. I'm not that bad. I know what they mean by less experience, but we get. It's funny to just feel like you're being poked fun at sometimes. Battles will be less challenging than normal. You'll have the option to continue up to 10 times after your character has become unconscious. There's an item called the Plume of Dusk that is available only in easy mode that you can use up to 10 times in battle. When you fall in battle, you have the option to revive, I think, pretty much everyone. I've never used it, but it's there, but I think it's only in easy mode. Once you've begun, the setting cannot be changed without restarting the game. Continue. But we ain't about that whole auto revive after dying thing. We like sending in raw. At least right now we are. This is gonna be a mistake. I do my first playthrough of every Persona game that I played on hard, and or at least one of the hardest difficulties available, and it's almost always a mistake. But especially for this game, especially since this is my first one, this is gonna be awful. The setting is intended for highly advanced players. Battles will be more challenging than normal. Once you've begun, this setting cannot be changed without restarting the game. Continue and regret every decision you made up till now? I guess. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long, arduous, painful journey, boys and girls, but you're gonna have to watch me suffer through it. Or you can just skip through the video, or just not watch at all. Either way, let's do it. I'm not ready for this, guys. In more ways than one. Characters, art, and storylines depicted in this game are purely the work of fiction. What you're about to see does not happen, and you must accept that fact. Also, it's Blue Butterfly. Time never waits. It delivers us all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. That's deep, man. It's incredible, dude.
It's incredible, dude.
Full moon. It's a big thing with this game. amongst other things. I love this transition, though, by the way. I'll try to be quiet, but I'm also just going to take it all in, because it's been a while. This is how you know you appeal to the Western market, by the way. Check this out. Boobs! Also a cool guy with blue hair. It's a girl.
Are you serious? You didn't know? You're an idiot.
That's creepy.
Station right now.
Oh shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This game's heavy, man.
Attention passengers. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the delay.
That's us.
You got to let it move first, let it out.
When the clock strikes 12. Ew, everything's green. The clocks bleed. What's up with that? Damn. Guess I'm going headphoneless here. Or at least that music. Just walking through the streets, coffins everywhere, no biggie. And puddles of blood. This looks like the place. These lights work around here.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you.
And you are?
Now, if you want to proceed,
He's a magician.
please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
Look, man, she said she was 18. It's a terrible joke. I couldn't think of a better one that wasn't anything like that. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was a low blow. I sincerely apologize. But this is where we enter our. This is where we will enter our character's name. We go as per Japanese tradition. It's last name first, first name last. Family name and given name, in that order. Now, I know there's a bit of a debate, somewhat, especially in the case of Persona 3, but I think usually across all the Persona games, at least the modern ones, 3 through 5, that of what the canon name is, or at least the name that everyone prefers. The name that I prefer, so officially, per Atlas, ever since the Persona 3 movies, he is considered Makoto Yuki, our character, that is. Me personally, I kind of separate. I enjoyed the movies. I've only seen the first two, but I thought the movies were okay. But for me, the personality of him didn't 100% gel well with me. So I personally just kind of separate him from our player character here, like the main character of like the game version of the character. Because they're roughly the same, but the characterization of him in the movie is not quite what I personally believe him to be, especially since like the games kind of just have you start out as like it's basically a self-insert all the time, but like especially in the game sense, but like further adaptations just kind of well, I guess adapt him into a character with personality. The problem is he doesn't really have much personality, or at least he grows one throughout the movies, but it's really agonizing for me to watch, honestly. So we're not going with Makoto Yuki, and also because I just don't really like the name compared to the name that I've chosen for this one. However, there are also other names, and I have them here that I was almost considering for the joke, just to name them. Well, first of all, there's also my name, Indie Bob at Luke Pants, but I can't quite fit it because there's only 8 characters on each name. So I could fit Indie Bob, but I couldn't possibly fit Bat Luke Pants. I could also just use my real name, but anonymity and all that stuff. So no, but I do have the names, the classic names. Some of these are taken from the manual. Kevin, Joel, Chris, and everyone's favorite, Roger. I think Roger Clever was the full name. I think they were going for Clever Roger based on like the last name, first name. I think Max is also from a trailer, like the name Max. And then there's Weed Man or Man Weed if you answered the names wrong, which I saw in a Reddit post one time, which it was really funny. But this is coming from the guy who doesn't even really gel well with weed jokes anyway. But the name that I always choose for him. I will always choose for him. The canon name to me is the name I feel like the name that everybody, at least up until the movies, kind of accepted for the longest time, like 7 years, because there's a 7-year gap between the movie and the game and the movie. And at the time, this was the only name that he went by for a while, other than the stage play. And this is the name, Minato Arisato. This is the name that I always chose for him. The name that always felt right to me. The name that suits him better. This is his name from the manga, and I feel like I don't think there's really any meaning to it per se, at least not compared to Makoto Yuki. But this is the one that I always believed to be his true name to me, and I don't know, there's something about it. It just feels right. We could just go exclamation mark as well, but just be cool. But I think I like this name. It also helps that it starts on A when we do the last name when we start. But I've done enough rambling. Let's let the characters do the talking, because this game is just a joy to play, and this music, it's a lot of the depending on the tone and like place of the game where you're playing it, it really sets the mood in a number of ways, and it's gonna set the mood way later on, just with its themes and everything. But yeah. Proceed? Yes. Minato Arisato. That is my name.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears and cover your eyes.
He was a magician.
And so it begins.
Okay, that was creepy.
Who's there?
Oh shit! Hey, you were that girl from earlier. Hey, was she kind of cute? Oh, she got a gun. I look so scared. It's like, oh no, please don't do something you'll regret.
Tyler, wait!
The fuck? Hey, my music's back. Also, she kind of cute too. Look at her smile. Look at me. Man, these are crazy white girls. Man, they Asians. These are crazy. It's some crazy rich gun Asians. Where they're shooting guns late at night. What is this? What is this shit?
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
I didn't think a bunch of hot women were just gonna be in this dorm holding me at gunpoint, but here we are.
My name is
Redhead.
Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Oh, I thought your name was Redhead. First name Red, last name Head. Must get that a lot.
Who's he?
She's brunette. That's her real name, by the way.
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here.
Oh, how nice.
He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Hey, oh, this is a girls' dorm? Hell yeah, man. Panty raids! Just kidding.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid.
Is it okay for him to be here?
Yeah, disregard what I just said. That was just a joke, ma'am.
I guess we'll see.
That's smuggling. It's like, you better not try nothing.
Oh yeah.
This is Yukari Takeba.
Yeah.
She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Just like me, we're like the same person.
Hey,
Hey, girl. This is without any contest my absolute favorite, my favorite character in Persona. Not just my favorite girl. My favorite character. Period. I'm playing Persona 2 right now, and I know that's supposed to be having pretty good characters too. But like, at the moment, she's my number one for always and forever. There's a lot of great characters in Persona, but like, she's easily takes the cake for me. So I will stay outright. She will be mine by before the end of this game, and she's the only one that's the only one I'm gonna romance. Nice to meet you. Why do you have a gun? Is this a girl's story? Yeah, honestly, really good question. First question to ask. I'm not gonna ask it because it's a little too forward, and she might just point it back at me. They're kind of crazy. Also, I love this music, but yeah, basically if you just say that, she's gonna be like, well, it's sort of like a hobby, and it's like, excuse me, and Mystery will just follow up with like, oh, it's. You know how it is these days. It's self-defense. It's not a real gun. It's a prop gun. It's fake. It's just to scare away attackers. And this is the girls' dorm, but it's co-ed. So that's the answer to that. But we're just gonna be nice and formal. Just get to know each other. We don't have to. We gotta go to first place before we can get to second. You know what I'm saying? So nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
I love her smile.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest.
Yeah, I guess so, isn't it?
Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Wait, what do you mean my things? Did you just magically teleport my luggage up to my room?
I'm teleported to you, sponge.
And I'm here too.
That's advanced and also kind of creepy, but also how? All y'all just magicians around here. You and that kid?
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Oh, I will. It's like late night, shady ass jazz music. I love it. Yeah, it's a nice place you got here. There's some big ass hallways, dude. Nice carpets, lamps everywhere. It's honestly a really nice place. I love the patterning on the carpet too, on the floor.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the end of it.
We're never gonna lose our key. That's just kind of a thing. Don't worry, it's never gonna become a plot point. Thankfully.
So,
That'd be kind of silly.
any questions?
Yeah, that was kind of a lot to take in back there. It's been like 23 minutes since I got here. There's a lot to take in, and I'm still kind of confused, and I haven't been in the bathroom in a while, and so yeah, where's the nearest men's bathroom? And also, are you free this Saturday? What's that contract for? Does that kid live here too? I want to ask about the contract, man.
Huh? What contract?
The one with the kid and the front desk and the magic. You guy doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. I ain't crazy. I know I've been awake for like 48 hours, but
Can I ask you something?
I'm not crazy. I swear.
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Well, there was a bunch of coffins. Is that okay? Yeah. What do you mean though? Yeah. What do you mean?
You know what
Do I?
Never mind. It seems like you're all right.
Yeah, I guess I am. I would hope so.
Well, I better get going.
With all that's outside. Wait, you're leaving me already?
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
Alright.
Good night.
Night. Thank you for showing me the room. Call me. I guess that's look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's what Chosen One shit. He just tickled the door, the underside of that doorknob. Motherfuckers, everyone's a magician around here. It's crazy. What?
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
I love it. He's just so shy. He's looking at himself in the mirror. Just checking his look in the mirror. He's like, no, just contemplating life over there. And he's like, ah, fuck. I didn't know doors could slam that hard. Open the door. I'm ignore it. Nah, don't ignore it. She's just gonna be like, hello, please answer the door or I'll be in trouble. And she's just like, really gotta be in a hurry. He's like, I don't want to ignore it. Let's just be gentlemanly. Please be naked. Please be naked. Please be naked. Damn it. I mean, what?
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Well, I was sleeping fine until you started pounding on my door really loud. I didn't even know if doors could slam that hard. You're like a freaking. It's like the zombie pounding on the doors in Minecraft sound.
Open up! Police!
Yeah, just a second.
Are you SpongeBob SquarePants? Nah, that ain't me.
Other than that, though, I slept like a baby. I needed that sleep. Look at my boxes.
Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school.
Oh, how nice.
It's getting late, so...
But it's early morning. I guess a wizard is never late. Nor is everyone's a wizard around here,
Are
man.
you ready to go?
We're going to Hogwarts. Are you ready to go? I can find it myself. Fucking cocky motherfucker. He's like, I know I just got here like two whole hours ago and got like only like 30 minutes worth of sleep. But hey, I think I can find. I think I know my way around this town. He has lived here before, but this is his old childhood town, Iwatodai. But either way, I just think it's kind of funny. I've never been to this high school, but I guess I could do it myself. I don't need nobody's help, but I do need someone's help. I need a hand to hold. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, then let's go.
Let's go, baby! I'm ready!
Man's gotta fight the fear. On the first two, I'm in a shit. Thoughts provoke the new era. Become a bit terror, but my only rival is my shadow. We run the play back and fix my own error. Get low to the ground, it's getting better like I told you before. Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay lace. Here's my call, me, royal flush, and I'm the ace.